Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Hypermine Vanilla Server. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. We're over here at the perimeter once again because, well, we got the farm. It's working, but we've still got a little bit of design to work on. So let's get started. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got the farm up and running, or back up and running last time we were together, but we left things in a little bit of an ugly state. I have done some cleanup here. I've done some cleanup here. I moved my workstation to right there. And what we're going to be doing today is putting a little facade around that. We're going to be dressing up those towers a bit. But our first order of business, let's see if we can take a little flyby. These walls, okay, you see this? We can't have this. I've put in a little bit of stone brick right there all along the way, but this is we can't just leave all of these ores visible and the different rock types. We're going to cover this whole thing in stone brick, and part of that is over here. If we get up to this, no, okay, over here, that's the problem. I'm using these Power 3 flight duration 3 rockets, and there is a motor behind those. Tell you what. So over here, if you know, we looked at some of the measurements before. We got server restart in 5 minutes, so keep that in mind. The witch farm itself is 7 by 9, and then I did measurements off of that. So 128, 128 plus 24. You can do the math. 152, I think, in each direction. So that's 152 plus 7 by 152 plus 9. And that means that our perimeter is not quite square. This side and the exact opposite side way over there in the depth fog, I need to cut those out one more. So I need to bring in some beacons. We're going to cut this out. And while we're doing that, I'm going to put some stone brick on to finish this thing out, and we may even take out a few of the hills, maybe not this one so much, but maybe some of the other ones around, just to dress it up a bit. But I think the best thing for that is a little bit of a time lapse. So let's start rolling the music. It is almost a party here on the Hypermine server. We've got Basket and Condrick also on with us. I don't think Condrick is actually responding. No, he may be AFK. But we're not here to talk about who's on the server at the moment. We're here to talk about what we've just done. Hopefully you enjoyed that little time lapse there. And we've gotten all of the walls done. So now you can't see the stone and the diorite and the granite and the andesite and all of those ores and stuff. So it doesn't look as ugly. It just looks boring, okay? Now, oddly enough, I did happen to run out of stone in the middle of this. You would think that I wouldn't run out of stone given that I did dig out this whole perimeter, but yeah, that happened. So I had to scrounge some from the other members of the server, and they kindly provided me with some. And also from digging out both sides of those, I managed to get enough. But so it's not ugly like it was. It's just boring, right? I mean, there's no character. There's nothing on there. It's just a flat wall of stone bricks. And so that's where I need your help. If you could, send me some ideas. If you got some, either you could send me a screenshot on Twitter or post some ideas down in the comment section down below. If you got some ideas for how that wall should look, those walls should look, I would certainly put them to the test here and give you credit in the process, because I give credit where it's due. So if you got some ideas for how those should look, do let me know. But what we're going to do now is over here. We'll come back to the to-do list in a little bit. We're not concerned so much about that right now. What I want to do is, we've got to decorate this, okay? And the reason why is that we've got all of this redstone mechanic stuff. It's here, it's nice, and it's nice to look at. I enjoy looking at it, but not everybody does. And it's not that we're going to hide it, it's that we're just going to keep people from coming in here and inadvertently messing it up. We do want it to feature. Otherwise, we would not have put a glass ceiling over this whole thing. But we do want it to feature, so we need to come up with some design around this. So let's see what we can do. I've got a little bit of quartz here and some white glass, so we're going to go with that. I'm not changing up the sky right now. We'll leave it as nighttime. And if Basket wants to change it, he can. We'll go from there. So what I'm thinking is I want a one of these stone or quartz stairs up above here. So let's see if we can make that work. I want it to maybe come right here. And then what if we were to maybe throw a slab on there so I can get on top of it readily? That's just a block of quartz. I didn't want a block of quartz. I wanted a pillar. Where's the pillar? Did I have one? Yes, I've got one. Okay, excellent. Let's do that. And that. Up like that. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right, and then we come across like this. And we'll take a look once we get a decent idea of how we're doing. And you notice that redstone and sticks are doing fairly well. You know what? I don't know if this is... It should be enough on the light levels. I do have a light level overlay. Whoa, and a little blink from there. Kind of messes up OBS recording. I don't know what that's about. So we'll get rid of that and another blink. Okay. We should be good to take a look at that. Is that what we're going for? Do we want to do that? If we do that, I don't know that I like that necessarily. Because what's going to happen over here? What? I mean, that's just going to be... I don't like that so much. Because there's no structure over here as a result of that change. So, what do we do? What do we do? Unless, what if we got rid of the quartz? And it is useful how quickly that goes away. We go back to 12 of those. Yes, so I got all of them back. Excellent. Let's try this. And don't worry, we will go back down into... we'll put that bottom pillar block on there. What if we did this and wrapped it around like so? We'll take a look at that. Okay. I think I can work with that. But then down here, what? Yeah, I'm not convinced. Because what we would have to do, well, I don't know, let's try this out. Maybe let's see if we can drop down below here. And we should be able to get back up relatively easily. Can we put... We used to be able to put torches. Okay, you can't put torches on the side of glass blocks, but on the top. Makes perfect sense to me. Not really. Let's do this, and then bring that down. Yeah, okay. And then we'll come along like so and see if we can put in some stairs. That'll help some. Not that. Okay. And then maybe we'll go up like this. No. I think I'm too short for this to be a thing. I may have to... Yeah, okay, got it. And then what we do is we take some white stained glass, like so. And... Yeah, now the downside is up top here, what do we do? Okay. Maybe we'll get some more of these pillar blocks. I hesitate using these because you can't return them to their original state. What if we were to do... Can we get up there? Like that? It's a lot of quartz, and then I already see a problem up top there, but that's nothing we can't deal with a little later. Okay, so the glass connects a little bit right there. We have to have a solid block on that part for... You know, I could come across with stairs right on that part. Let's do that. Hopefully not break any of the redstone. Let's try stairs right here. Yeah, I like that. Yep, that's better. Okay, so we do that all the way across, and now I don't know what to do over on this side, but I think we've got a little bit of a workable solution right like this. I can continue this like so. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah, and then at the top, we'll just do stairs all the way up there. Okay, and then let's go up top and see what we can do about that. I've got plenty of stained glass right there. Let's just use an ender pearl and there. Okay, and we're not going to be able to see that right there. Okay, so I can reclaim those. Those are the stairs right there. And then right there, no, we've got to have something there. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. Okay. Up here, what I want to do is still cover all this in. So what we'll probably need to do is tear that out. And then we'll have just a regular block of quartz instead of right there. Okay, pick that up. Regular block right there. And then probably another one right there. And then we'll go up with glass like this. And I'll take out that one right there. But that's kind of what I'm thinking here. And the reason is because we want a fully sealed corridor for all of the redstone and items and all that fun stuff. So I want to seal all of this off. Not that anyone can actually get into it, but I do want to make it look like there's this separation between redstone and people traffic. So I think we're going to go with that. You get kind of the picture of what I'm thinking here. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to wrap that all the way around this one and this one, and we'll go from there. So I will see you in just a little bit. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got all of that wrapped up. Yep, there we go. And look at the top. We're carrying the glass all the way to the ceiling. Let's take a look at it from this side. Not much different. Same kind of design, except we don't have two water streams going in on this side, but there you go. And that keeps people from going through here. They can come in and still look, however. And we did the same thing over on this side. And we'll just go around just so you can see. Yep, there we go. Not much different. Same kind of deal. Oh, here's one thing that I forgot to point out earlier. When we first put together the sorting system, I had 2 redstone, 2 gunpowder, and 2 glowstone right beside each other. And then, well, I started thinking about it. And yeah, that wasn't going to work because all of the gunpowder, redstone, and glowstone would go into the first one, flow out through the trash can, and there we go. So I decided to put these 3 over here, and this one is just building up. Yeah, so that's currently filling up that hopper back there. No, it's not quite done there. Okay, I see. Yep. Anyway, so that's the story of right there. And same kind of design right there. And I think we're done there. Let's go take a look at the to-do list. I mentioned that earlier. This is a list of farms that I want to have here in the perimeter area. These are all automatic as much as is practicable. And so here we go. You can get an idea for what we want to do. First order of business, though, is to take care of this ink farm. We did have an ink farm underneath the witch farm earlier. Ooh, scary noise. And we need to take care of that now. So let me get some materials together and we'll see if we can throw something together for the ink sacks. Back in a bit. And here we are over in one of the towers. I'm just doing a little dirt pillar to get up to the top. Let's get rid of those torches. My goodness. Okay. That way we can just stack jump easily. So you've probably seen these squid farms go together before. Certainly here on this channel we've built them. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to put it in and we'll go from there. So if we look at up at the top, let me get some light going here on the subject. Of course, we don't have our torches anymore, but let's just do that. So you can see we've got a couple of things of water here, which is just right outside of our item elevator. And that's going down to some fence gates right down here. Okay. So sea level to 46, that's where squids spawn. And then we have the squids fall out and maybe hit down here on a little collection pad. Who knows? Who knows? It could be that they're just, maybe I don't know. We're going to have to watch for the potential spawning problems. We're getting major spawns of the witches in here, but yeah, so there we go. Got a bunch of hoppers right there, both sides feeding into droppers, and that's our squid farm. So now what we need to do is wait a little bit and see if that's going to be sufficient. Is that good? Yeah, okay. And we got all of it back. Excellent. Let's see if we can just get up here and let's go take a look at our squid supplies, or ink supplies rather. Yeah, there we go. I think we're pretty full as it is. Let's take a look. Yeah, that one's full. That one's full. Yeah, so I think we got plenty of ink already. So I just need to wait a little bit and see if we get a light showing up here. And then otherwise, you know, if we get a decent amount coming through, then I won't bother with putting them in the other towers. But if it doesn't look like we're getting enough, then I'll probably go through the trouble. So let me just wait a little bit and then I'll bring you back once we know for sure. See you in a bit. All right, well, what I've done is I got rid of some of these extras. And we take a look back here. So I've left this one open. We come down here and look in this hopper back here. That's all full. This chest is full. And if we look in there, nothing. So I don't know if we're getting the spawn rates like we would expect out of that. And I think it's just because it's too few spawning spaces for those guys to get going. And I guess I was trying to get by easy on this one. So maybe I'll try in the other towers here, and I'll try that off camera. And then if that doesn't work, I'll bring you along for another build somewhere out here in the perimeter somewhere for the ink sacks. So let me go off camera and do a little bit more research, and I'll see you in just a little bit. there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ink sacs flowing in like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, let's see. We can check back there. Yep, and we're filling up. And we'll probably soon be filling that up to where it's going into the overflow. But hey, we got plenty. So let's go over and take a look at it. And we'll go over there. You can see it right there. What do you think? So we got a little tower. So I think maybe we can bring up the journey map and zoom in on it. Just a circle. And then I've got it set in a particular chunk. And we've got the water streams flowing down kind of like we did in the one that didn't work so well. And then we've got the drop floor right there. So how about we go over and take a look a little closer. Okay. And I don't think I'm going to need those torches anymore. But we will bring up our light levels just to be sure. And yes, I am running a client-side mod for that. Don't hate too much. Okay, so yeah, 12s, 11s, 12s, 11s. Good. So we won't be interfering with the witch farm drops over there. But yep, here we go. Has some white stained glass up top and then water, and there you go. So we're just going to flow on down here, and then that way you can see a little bit closer. And once we drop through, there we go. And that's exactly what the squids do. And then I don't know if we can get down here. Maybe we can. Yeah. And how about one more? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So you've seen this a little bit earlier on the witch farm. It's kind of the same deal. Okay, so I've got 4 different of these hopper dropper combos, or the observer dropper combos, and that way we don't have just one of these things being our bottleneck. So just depending on where the squids spawn and drop, that's where it's going to shoot out to, and it all goes into one accumulator area down below here. So all of that falls in like so. And let me grab that just because we like keeping all our goodies here. All right, so that's how that works. And what I want to do is get out of here. That was the wrong one. And we'll go back around here like so. Grab this guy, and there we go. All right, so now let me... I sometimes have a hard time taking off when I'm recording. But there we go. That's the ink farm. And it's standalone, unlike it was before. But we have returned the perimeter back to its full glory in terms of the previous farms that were available. So we can knock this one off our list. And we still have plenty to go. Let's take a quick screenshot of that. All right. Well, what do you think? Hopefully you enjoyed this particular episode. We got a lot of decoration done. Got, well, the walls. Again, I need your help. If you got some ideas, let me know. And then we've got this done. And then we've got the ink farm returned. I'll get rid of the other ink farm that wasn't working so well off camera. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, think about subscribing so you are up to date with everything going on the channel. That's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.